and thanking them again for coming out all the way to Bloomington, Indiana for Full Bloom 3. I got Hbox right here, Axe, and SilentWolf. Thank you guys for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thanks for flying us out.
Axe, I know it's your second time. Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, again, as I said earlier, we do this just to have that opportunity for players to learn a little bit more about you guys as opposed to just watching you play and maybe learning a little bit about your career and some of the things that got you to where you are. So I'll just throw out some questions. Feel free to answer. And some actually we pulled from Reddit. The first one is, interesting question. What's something you guys feel like the Smash community should know about you that maybe they don't already know from just watching you play?
I would say just that I have really bad hand pain because I always have to tell people that. And if there was one thing I wanted people to know, it'd be that, so I don't have to like say it to 100 different people at every tournament.
Okay.
I'm Walgreens Drake, and I play Pikachu, and I love Melee.
All right.
And
Well,
I mean, to be,
that stuff people already did know. Though.
I know,
You
but
gotta
like to be honest, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I like to play other games like
Yeah.
Binding of Isaac. I've been playing that.
Mhm.
It's sick, and like Undertale, stuff like that. But I mean, to be honest, like Melee is pretty much my life.
All right.
I think I just talk about myself way too much, so I think everyone already knows everything about me. It's a bad habit.
Okay.
But there's pizza here. It's pretty good. So
Okay.
I'll say that.
All right. Hey, awesome. Silent Wolf, somebody actually had a question for you. Specifically, they said, if handheld required you to play a less fun character or worse character, what would that character be? And what are your thoughts on that?
if my hands got worse,
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah, what would be the character you pick up?
It depends on like the degree to which my hands got. Like where they're at right now, I'm okay with Falco. If they got any worse, like I would lower my standards down to like Marth maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I don't know.
Lower
I
your
would
standards.
I would reconsider after a certain point. Like I wouldn't want to just like suck it up and be a Jigs main if it meant like I could keep playing Melee. I would probably like aim to be more of a community figure at that point. Do like commentary or something.
Mm-hmm.
Why not both?
Yeah,
can
I'd
do
probably
it.
cut it off at Mirth.
Okay. Hbox, somebody had a question for you. Could Jigglypuff survive on combo game alone? Have you ever considered going less rest at a less stacked tournament?
No. I think it's like the same idea as like Icy's choosing not to wobble because I don't want it to be because it doesn't look cool. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like it's in the game, it's allowed, it's in the rules. So it is literally your best option, and nothing like you might get a style or a cool like combo, like cool wobbles, Nana handoff like he did in Yoshi's. It's amazing, but if you lose the match because of it, it just like you look so dumb doing it. Like. I would just say use your character's tools. It's like Fox not shining. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. So if you have a character as a tool and it's legal, I would say just go for it.
The thing is, like, I see you win games without a single rest, and that pretty much means that yes, it's possible, like for sure. But like rest is just so good that why would you not use
It's
it?
so good.
Yeah.
But actually, sometimes I don't go for it on purpose. Like if I'm up 4 to 3 stock and like I'm at 40%, I'm not gonna go for the rest because all I'm doing is trading a stock. Even though it goes to 3-2 and it's a little better, when I do that, he can just come down and get a free kill. But if I combo him, I might kill him, and then he has to work for that first stock kill. Because when Puff's at really high percent, that's when it's the most annoying for Fox. So sometimes I don't go for it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Axe, question for you from somebody on Reddit. If you couldn't be a pro player anymore, would you still be part of the Melee scene? And if yes, what would you be doing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would love to be a part of the Melee scene. I just love how the game is, and I love the community. So I would probably, I would love to do commentary if I could, and if not, maybe run tournaments or just find some way to support the scene. So yeah, even if I couldn't play, I would still want to be a part of it for sure.
Okay. Can you guys talk about anybody here? What's kind of your training regimen right before a major tournament?
Usually like the last couple weeks leading up to the tournament, I'll really buckle down, like stop playing whatever other games I'm playing, practice tech skill every day, watch videos, particularly of matchups that I feel like I need work in, and then just like try and play with people like a couple times a week at least.
Okay.
Just like get yourself in that groove.
The best thing for me is to find a training partner. Like for sure I play by myself like a lot, but like having a training partner really gives me that push to like do well at nationals. So I have like Meds and Vectorman and like those guys down there. So I just try to train with like other people as much as possible and like just grind it out for hours leading up to an event.
Okay.
For me, like me going to tournaments is my way of practicing. Like right now, I'm practicing for whatever's come Dreamland by going to here. I think like the more you're expose yourself to like a pressure and that mindset, and the more wins you get momentum, you carry on, you carry confidence, and like honestly, my Melee practice is limited to like when I stream net play. That's what I do. Every once in a while, I'll like play like crunch off stream on net play, like once a week maybe. And then Uwa, Danny, he comes over once in a while to play me. But apart from that, I think my main like practicing is all mental. Just getting, keeping a good mentality, making sure I sleep enough. And then when I'm at the tournament, then I can like, get my hands back up to shape and go from there and then just learn.
Okay. Yeah, I like how you describe, it's about momentum and just keeping it going and always looking towards the next goal, basically.
Yeah.
For you guys, I'm not sure how long you've been playing your mains. Has it always been that way, or like when you first started playing Melee, was there a character you spent more time on first, and then you found out, okay, I'm going to play Pikachu, Fox, Puff?
I mean, since I started with Fox, but I would alternate between Fox and Falco throughout the years until like maybe like 2008. I really stuck with Fox.
Okay.
I pretty much started out as Pikachu. Like Pikachu was like the first character that I tried that I actually liked.
You are Pikachu.
Secretly
he is
Pikachu,
Pikachu.
Yeah. Like if you get past the Walgreens streak, there's like a little Pikachu like there. That's like my core.
Sure.
And so that's what I do.
Okay.
I mean, but to be honest, I love a lot of other characters, but like it was pretty much being a Pikachu main from the start.
Yeah.
Okay. I played the game for the first time. I used Ness. I was pretty much ass at the game.
Dude, me too.
and then I picked up Puff because Rest was hilarious, and I did it to make my friends angry. It's like the rest of them, we all laughed at it. Then I played Doc for like a month, and it was just dumb. And then I went back to Puff and did what I could. I almost quit Melee when Brawl came out because I couldn't get past like the wall like Fox. I'm almost like I'm gonna give up. And then Brawl just sucked, so I'm like, all right, I'll try Melee again. So yeah.
Cool. I think it's interesting to see how people progress and how they ultimately found their character. So kind of a last question to wrap up. I think there's a lot of people who are trying to get bigger and better with their streaming, trying to get all the better equipment, better computers. Is there a piece of advice you would give people who are trying to get their stream going and trying to get it more popular and put it out there? What type of advice would you give them?
I mean, in terms of becoming more popular as a Melee streamer, like most of that is rooted in how well you place at tournaments. So step one, if you're trying to grow your Melee stream, just like get better at the game, show for it. People will know who you are then and be able to find your stream. Because if you're just starting from the bottom, with all of the like pro Melee, with all of the pro Melee streamers nowadays, like everybody's doing it, they're never gonna find you or like prioritize your stream when Mego's streaming, let alone like everyone else. So you got to get good, number one. And yeah, in terms of equipment, I mean, it takes a pretty good computer to be able to like run net play, which I think is a pretty crucial asset for improving nowadays and streaming as well. So if you can get your hands on that, that would definitely be really beneficial.
Cool.
Yeah, like really you just have to be entertaining. Like people want to be entertained. And like an easy way to be entertaining is to be good. So, like SilentWolf said, like if you're really good at the game, you automatically have people that want to come to your stream. But like you don't necessarily have to be really good at the game. Like as long as you're just really entertaining and funny and like just know how to entertain people, then people want to come to your stream. That and like actually playing people on net play. Net play is just super good for streaming. But other than that, I mean, just be funny, be relaxed, and just try to have a good time with your viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say an excellent example of that is Alex19. I think like the fact is, he's not like a top 10 player, right? But still very good. Still came up and like his stream, he's just very interactive with the audience. Very entertaining. He takes shots when he has to, but people like watching that, And it's just like it's a really cool story and a good example of what to do to be an entertaining streamer. And now he's sponsored, so he's got a lot of things going for him.
Okay.
In terms of my personal experience, I would say talk to your audience, answer their questions, be honest, and basically, if you feel like the chat wants something generally, like no, do this, just do it. You never know. Take a chance, try something new. People like variety,
Just
interaction.
sell out.
Yeah,
Sell out.
Selling out is actually pretty good.
Cool. I think that's good advice. So getting good, making sure you're considering time. Also, I think that was interesting what you said, SilentWolf, and then and listening to the chat and being interactive and being fun, entertaining. I think are all good qualities. And something I also notice is it being consistent too, with what you're going to do and having a somewhat of a schedule
and all that.
Cool.
I'm bad at that.
Me too.
All right. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you one more time for coming all the way out here. I appreciate you doing this panel, answering some of these questions, and I hope you have a good rest of the day for the tournament.
All right.
All right.
All right, thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thank you.